In the wild, territory isn't just space. It's food, safety, survival, and every border has a cost. At dawn, the smallest details speak. Dew on grass, a flicker of wings, clues that something is near. A tree holds fresh claw marks, sap still shining. A signature, silent but unmistakable. Snow, savanna, mangrove, jungle, ice, sea. Different worlds, one rule. Hold the line or lose it. In the frozen taiga, cold becomes a gatekeeper. Only a master of solitude can endure here. The Siberian tiger glides between pines, breath like smoke. Patience first, power always waiting. One steady gaze, ears turning, senses wide. He measures distance, then decides. Each step presses into snow, a perfect imprint, proof of presence, proof of claim. Cheek to bark, claw to wood. He renews the boundary, broadcasting without sound. He stops, listens, and the forest stills. In this territory, silence is information. Far south, the savanna ignites with sunrise. Open land, open skies. Here, borders are defended in daylight. Lions rule together, a pride as a fortress. Water, shade, prey routes, everything worth protecting. A roar rolls across the plains, deep, deliberate, a warning carried for kilometers. At the edges, tension gathers, seasons shift, rivals listen. A boundary today may be contested tomorrow. A lioness patrols the line, nose to wind, eyes to grass, reading the night's story at dawn. Where river meets sea, a new frontier forms. Mud, roots, shadow, perfect cover for an ambush. The saltwater crocodile waits, eyes above water, almost invisible, almost the landscape itself. Stillness is his strategy, controlling the crossing points, where thirst brings others close. Fresh footprints at the bank, a tiny ripple answers. The water knows. Something is watching. Then, one explosive surge, foam and chaos. Power speaks fast here, and then it vanishes. In the wetlands of the Americas, rivers become highways, green corridors, endless hiding places. A jaguar emerges, compact, silent, strong, built for shadows and sudden control. Paws seal into wet mud, a mark that fades, yet the message remains. This path is claimed. From a fallen log, he listens, because sound is the map. A splash, a call, a heartbeat. He slips back into darkness, moving along the river's edge. A private corridor through a living maze. But farther north, warmth disappears, and territory becomes a moving puzzle made of ice. Sea ice cracks and drifts, borders redraw overnight. Here, the map never stays still. The polar bear keeps walking, mile after mile, because survival follows the ice wherever it goes. Every breath turns to fog, every step costs energy. In this cold, waste is dangerous. For him, territory isn't a place, it's movement. A shifting world under heavy paws. Below the surface, another kingdom begins. Blue silence, where shelter is rare. The great white shark patrols calmly, guided by scent and vibration, reading the ocean's pulse. In open water, there's nowhere to hide. Only speed, timing, precision. A shadow passes beneath the swell. The sea makes room. Not fear, instinct. Back on land, winter tightens its grip. Now, territory belongs to a pack. Tracks cut through snow, like a warning. This border is known and watched. Wolves appear, one, then many, breath misting. Strength builds through unity. testing edges, scanning shadows, defending what sustains them. A howl rises into the cold air, carrying farther than footprints. A single message: this is ours. Tiger to wolf, crocodile to shark, territory shapes every choice. Where to hunt, where to rest, when to risk. Claws, scent, tracks, ripples, nature's language of ownership, written everywhere for those who notice. But territory is not only conflict, it's balance, space that keeps life in rhythm. Now that balance is under pressure. Habitats shift, borders blur, the rules change faster than before. Even apex predators feel it. The ground, the ice, the sea moving beneath them. Protect predators and you protect ecosystems because they hold the wild together at the top. In quiet light, the story becomes clear. Every border tells a lesson. Survive, adapt, endure. Every mark left behind is a reminder. Territory is earned, and vigilance is the price. The land falls silent again, the shadow disappears, but the watch never ends in the wild.